I've been watching the college campus protests about the Israeli war in Gaza. Now, let me say this: Israel has every right to defend itself. After October 7th, they have every right to destroy Hamas. But what they don't have is the right to kill indiscriminately. You have whole neighborhoods, whole towns, whole cities being destroyed in the hunt for a few terrorists. How many innocent people have to die to kill one terrorist? Now, unfortunately, these people on campus seem to think that in order to get their point across, that they have to intimidate Jewish students, which is wrong. So I would like to tell those protesters, you're doing protests wrong. The main object of a protest is to get the people on your side. That is the main objective. Get the American people on your side, and the country will follow. You should have learned that from the Civil Rights era protests and the Vietnam era protests. Civil rights, they would show that black people were being discriminated against, were being killed, hung, lynched, whatever you want to call it. And the American people didn't like it, so they changed the civil rights laws. During the Vietnam era protests on campuses, they again would show people, this is what's happening in Vietnam. These are the bad things that your country is letting go on in Vietnam. They got the people of the United States to understand that we should leave Vietnam. And guess what happened? We left Vietnam. So all of these slogans that are being put out there by these campus protesters now, from the river to the sea, death to America, that's not going to get the American people on your side. Do you have the right to protest? Surely you do. Do you have the right to protest against the Israeli government and say, hey, they're destroying whole neighborhoods and towns and cities, and they're killing innocent Palestinians? Don't the Palestinians have a right to their own state? You have a right to protest for that. But what you don't have a right to do is to harass Jewish students. You don't have a right to violence. Because once you cross that violence line, once you intimidate students, other students who don't agree with you, that's when you lose the American people.